Which gun lock could fit Pat's needs? Let's use the suggestion tree tool to see. We know that Pat is expressing openness to securing his firearms given his current symptoms. Let's assume that we also ask if he is open to some prior setup and/or installation, and he says yes. We know Pat stores his firearms at home. So if we think about how will this firearm be typically used and/or stored, it's always at home. He owns a bolt-action rifle and a shotgun, and he wants to secure both firearms together while ensuring his wife can access and use them. So, are you storing multiple items together? Yes. This leads us to a recommendation of a cabinet lock, multiple cable locks, or multiple trigger locks. Let's walk through what each of these options could look like for Pat. Cable locks are simple to use and low cost, but each firearm needs its own cable lock. Pat would be able to prevent his own access by installing the cable locks and giving the keys to his wife. When Pat and his wife agree that he's in a better place, they could place the keys somewhere both of them can access, or Pat could carry the keys again. A biometric trigger lock could also work. It would prevent Pat from accessing his firearms, which is one of his goals, but it's also easily programmed. His wife's fingerprints could be programmed in until Pat is feeling more like himself, with his own print added back later. There's also a key as a failsafe, so if Pat chooses this option, he'll want to plan with his wife for who holds that key in the meantime. A biometric cabinet lock is also another option. It would also prevent Pat's access while allowing his wife's fingerprint to unlock it, and it could store both the rifle and shotgun together in one place. Pat would want to consider the installation process required and make sure he has a cabinet large enough to store his long guns. Remember, this graphic is just a suggestion tool. The firearm owner and their family know what works best for their situation and needs.